The first movie of 2023 is here, and like usual, the first week of the year we get a horror movie, and this one comes in the form of an AI doll named M3GAN. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Dan here. This is Dan Reviews It. Welcome to my spoiler-free review for the new film M3GAN, or M3GAN, as I call it. The E in the title is the number 3. So M3GAN, but it's pronounced M3GAN, of course. And this is about an AI doll that we're going to get into here in just a moment. But first, I want to welcome you into Dan Reviews It. Thank you for finding this video. We've got a lot of movie reviews on the way because I'm still doing catch-up work for my 2022 movies, so sort of year-end stuff there, but also movies throughout the year that maybe I have missed. And in addition to that, I'm going to be doing the new 2023 movies as well. So for the next few months, lots of movie reviews on the channel leading up to Oscar season. But this one probably not nominated for an Oscar next year at the awards. You know, they don't usually love the horror stuff. But anyway, this has some good firepower behind it. James Wan wrote the story, and it's produced by James Wan and Jason Blum of Blumhouse. So, you know, big horror people, you know, the Conjuring universe and a lot of other great stuff. And, you know, a few bad things along the way too, but for the most part, Blumhouse usually, you know, is a good stamp of approval, you know, from a lot of people. And this movie is getting tons of great buzz. It's currently sitting at a 93%, I think, on Rotten Tomatoes. That's pretty good for a horror movie, right? So the basic premise is, so Allison Williams, who, you know, if you're a horror fan, you may recognize her from Get Out. If you're not a horror fan, you might recognize her from HBO's Girls. But she plays Gemma, who is a roboticist at a toy company who creates this artificially intelligent, very intelligent doll, M3GAN. And M3GAN sort of comes into the family unit because Gemma is currently caring for her niece, Katie, played by Violet McGraw. And she's, you know, her parents have just died, so she's sort of, you know, a little tough nut to crack. But this doll, M3GAN, gets in, and they develop this very close friendship and kinship. And M3GAN herself is two people sort of involved with that. There's a physical performance by Amy Donald, so that's going to represent, you know, a lot of the movements and stuff. But there's also some practical makeup and digital effects as well. And Jenna Davis is going to be voicing the character. So, you know, a couple people involved, you know, both visually and auditorially, I don't know if that's a word, with this doll. So let's talk about the movie. I mean, on the surface, it's obviously sort of a Chucky kind of a thing, right? Chucky, you know, was a doll that came to life, and that was through sort of a, well, I forget how it was in the original. In the 2019 remake, it was like a factory glitch or something. That may be how it was in the original too. I can't remember. But here, obviously, she was created and built, you know, with a sole purpose, you know, to be a child's best friend. And obviously, you know, if you've ever seen a horror movie, things maybe go a little too far. So this is sort of the Chucky for the new generation, for the iPad kids, and, you know, for the what are they, they're not even Gen Z anymore, right? They're the Zoomers, I guess. So it's gonna be sort of a new, I guess, franchise if the end of the movie is, you know, to be believed. Obviously, there's a little wink there for, oh, this could be a franchise. But other than that, you know, the movie is pretty steeped in that kind of, you know, child's play type of thing with the inanimate doll. This movie's a lot of fun, and I kind of thought it would be. I thought it was either going to be a lot of fun or like laughably stupid. And I think there is a little bit of that here. There's definitely a camp factor with this movie that it leans into, I think, just the right amount. I don't think it goes like overboard with it, like, okay, they're not even taking this seriously. But some of the things that happen, you know, this doll looks creepy. If you've seen the ads, you know, or even the poster in the thumbnail here, you know, it's a creepy looking doll, right? So you need that to kind of go along with the theme, even though Chucky was kind of a little cute doll. But in any event, there are a few sort of laughable moments, but I think they were done on purpose. Even at the beginning of the movie, the first, 10 or 15 minutes, M3GAN hasn't shown up yet. They're sort of making her and stuff. There's like a demonstration that goes horribly wrong, with the robotics aspect of it. And there were maybe like a couple of laughable moments there, but I'm like, all right, once we get into the M3GAN character, that's when we're really going to see how much are they going to camp this up. And I think they did it just the right amount. It's not over the top too much, but it's enough that if you see this in a theater with a big crowd, if you go to this on a Friday or a Saturday night, the first couple weeks, and you see it with a big group of people, I think this is the kind of movie that really benefits from that experience. I saw it in an afternoon show. So there was maybe, I don't know, 10 other people in the theater, but there was some laughter at the parts that I thought were rather amusing. And this is all PG-13 stuff, so nothing is too over the top. And in terms of the jump scares, there's not that many really. A lot of the really creepy stuff just happens when we're already in the room with M3GAN, or wherever she is. Sometimes it's not even a room. That's where we really get sort of the real scares. There's a couple of jump scares towards the beginning, but I'm not going to penalize too much for that. It's the over-reliance on the jump scares I can't take. But overall, I think this is a really fun movie. It's a fun way to sort of maybe cleanse your palate from a lot of the heavy movies of the holiday season, or the 3-hour epics of the holiday season, and just sort of, sit back and, it reminds me a little bit of Violent Night that just came out. That was sort of a fun movie for the holidays, but, a lot of violence, a lot of, killing, but in a fun way. And I think this sort of fits right along with that one. I'm going to leave M3GAN with a B+. It's a good way to start 2023. A lot of times those January horror movies are poop. I have failed and given D's to many of them. So it's nice to have a good one to start out the year. So thank you for watching. We'll see everybody next time on Dan Reviews It.